Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Somebody give me a thumbs up or yep, you can hear me if you don't mind. What's going on, Sammer123? Morning, Red.
Is the water still hot?
What?
Did you make your own coffee?
No, I just did American coffee. So, yeah, I know we said we were going to do the river walk, but Typhoon Chonghom put a damper in that. So it's raining and windy and everything. And Fiona's making a cup of tea right now. So we'll just do our normal Sunday morning coffee and chat. How's everybody doing today? I knew what you meant, Ed. Morning.
I might be posting a video today.
But the Salem brothers are all in here. Which, by the way, all the prizes from the last, what was it, last week's giveaway have been mailed, with the exception of, who's the one that lives in Australia? That's not Sammer123, is it?
No, that's Sam C.
Sam C.
Samantha.
All right, so
I'm not
hopefully you get them.
last name, of course.
Sorry, Sam C. I just didn't get to the post office to get there. It's all packaged and ready to go. I apologize. I'm off Wednesday, so I should get to the post office. But everybody else it just required a stamp.
My favorite tea.
What type of tea are you making?
My favorite one.
Mm.
Probably backwards. I like them because, first of all, they're really strong, and I like that. But also, they're good for the environment because they don't have staples or any sheet. They come like this.
Gotcha. Yeah, Sam C. It's I'd use pirate ship, but I still, with the international, I just want to make sure there's no issues, because what I would hate for it to do would get there and then it's short on postage or something silly like that. No problem, Ed. How's everybody doing today, wherever you are in the world?
I don't think they've met Bob Rock.
Probably not.
That's my pet rock. I make outfits for him. There might be a video on my channel of that. Might go to the store today, buy fabric. I don't know. So if this typhoon clears up.
Yeah, it's the outer bands.
I went for a walk.
Fish tacos. That sounds yummy. What kind of fish? Did you guys go catch the fish, or was it just normal, like store-bought fish?
Knowing Sammer123, they probably caught it. I know his mallet goes fishing a lot.
Does he? I didn't know. Store-bought tilapia.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
You eat tilapia? I make it all the time.
Yeah, but like fresh, like if you catch it yourself, it tastes better. Catfish, though? Catfish. Catfish.
Can you tell she likes catfish?
I mean, I don't like it that much. I eat a whole plate. I can eat like 5 fish in one sitting. Speaking of catfish, one time there was a fishing tournament and they dumped like 100 pounds of catfish into the river or something like that. But it was way too hot and the catfish weren't biting. So me and my dad went back at night and then we caught like a lot of catfish because it was cooled off.
Yeah, that was in Tennessee.
I ended up winning a pole though because I did catch a fish. I always win fishing poles out of derbies. I just always do.
Yeah, Fiona's called. She's gone. So Tennessee has a great program for children.
Because they want to get them.
And they do fishing derbies just about every weekend somewhere in the state. Multiple areas.
Like nice fishing poles, which I'm not complaining because I'll take fishing poles.
Yeah, tilapia is a white fish, Sam.
White fish.
I would say it's similar to your sheep's head, but sheep's head's a lot.
We're gonna try to catch some sheep's head, I think.
Bigger, right? And thicker. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get creamer.
It looks like you're breaking the creamer. You stick with shark. That's a red meat. No, it's not red meat. I thought it was a red meat.
Shark is shark meat.
Oh, it's white meat. Gotcha.
Shark is shark meat.
Interesting. If it's any consolation, I think if this typhoon blows out of here, I think Fiona and I are going to go fishing for
Yes, sir.
sheep's head. I forget the Japanese name of it. It starts with a K. But I use Australian lures, crank a crab. Crank a crab, am I saying that right? They tear that little thing up. So. Oh, did not know that. I would say in the States, if you don't tell them what fish you're getting probably tilapia. It's what everybody uses.
Yummy.
Unless they go, mahi mahi is my favorite fish for fish tacos.
Those are annoying.
Okay.
Ow.
Cod in the UK.
I've arrived with my tea.
Yeah, well, welcome. We got a lot of the same, just different versions.
Is there catfish here?
Huh? There is catfish.
It's just a really
in the
long
lakes.
size, isn't it?
Yeah, in the lakes by Fuji. You can get tilapia, and then saltwater fish. Like I'm going for sheep's head tomorrow, depending on the weather. Ribbon fish. You name it, rock bass, sea bass, you name it, they got it. Flathead, yeah. When we go catfishing, you keep hitting the table and shaking everything. When we go catfishing, we like blues. That's our favorite channel, some blues. Flatheads are fun to catch, but I also don't like eating catfish over 20 pounds. They tend to be a little bit more, you got to soak them and everything. I think a 5 to 10 pound catfish is like primo eating fish.
I'm a professional catfish eater.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind it fried.
Fried catfish. Mmm. Delicious.
A little bit of
Bone
cornmeal.
apple teeth, am I right?
Yeah. But yeah, we enjoy our catfish. All right. No more. Okay.
That was our first time posting it. We
Gotcha.
just posted at the beginning and end.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
How dare I advertise?
Everybody can hear us pretty good out there. I don't think they're dirty either, but the big ones tend to, like, if you eat a 50-pound catfish, it does not taste yummy. No matter how much you soak it in buttermilk and everything else, chop it up into nuggets, it's just something.
We talked about that this morning.
You're going to dye your hair
Yeah.
ginger if you get the 4,000 stuff?
No,
well,
if you do.
Well,
By the end of this year.
we'll see.
If it's by the end of this year.
It takes forever to get to. It's weird on my channel. Like I'll go a month and not have a single one go up, and then all of a sudden I'll have 10 subs.
It's only if we hit that goal at the end of the year. That goal does not last 100 years.
Dye your hair to get some subs.
Crappie is my favorite
I am.
fresh water fish.
If Dad gets subs.
Oh, we could do yours if you get it by December 1st. We could do yours that bright, pretty blue all around leaves.
If we hit 4,000, we'll both dye our hair. He'll dye it blue. I'll dye it ginger.
What hair do I have? I can't afford to lose anymore. I'm gonna have to be the bald ginger in Japan soon.
Naked mole rat.
Keeps falling out.
Naked mole rat in Japan.
Naked mole rat in Japan? Yeah, I guess.
I'll be the real ginger in Japan once my hair's dyed.
Yeah, I like crappie.
All 12 hair.
Bluegill's fun. I especially like doing it when they're on the beds and using crickets.
Mom, someone said he's going to have to dye all 12 of his hairs.
Yep, exactly.
Sam C.
Exactly.
It was the person who sent us all those Australian snacks.
Thank you.
She said thank you for the snacks.
So. Yeah, it doesn't
I
work.
can't freaking close this. Ow.
I've tried the what do you call? What's that stuff? What's that stuff that's supposed to make your hair grow? Starts with an R. Rogaine. Yeah.
That sounds like propane.
It's not propane. Trust me.
Or is it? And that's why your hair hasn't grown.
And it's expensive. It's like $90 for a month's supply. So.
Just like get a wig.
Well, they say hair falls out on a man because he has too much testosterone.
It's
So,
okay, baby. I didn't marry you for your hair.
yeah, you married me because of the bank account.
No, because of your Old Bay stash.
Oh yeah, that my Old Bay. Who likes cooking with Old Bay? Just don't ever. Yeah. Anybody cook with Old Bay? Me and the wife grew up on the East Coast, so we put pretty much Old Bay on
Coffee just
everything.
tastes like my tea just tastes like a mint water because I didn't put enough sugar in it. I'm too lazy to pick it up.
Yeah, we love Old Bay. It goes good on everything. I have Old Bay hot sauce.
You've never tried it?
Yeah.
What kind of life is he living? Like a life of
It's
bland?
not. It's an East Coast thing. So until
A life of blandness?
but
That's
until
like saying you don't use adobo on your chicken.
Popcorn, too.
but unless you grew up in the East Coast, until McCormick bought Old Bay, you could only get Old Bay in Virginia, Maryland, and parts of Pennsylvania, and that was about it. Delaware.
Wow, their lives are so bland. That's like saying they don't have adobo.
Just like
That's like saying they don't have adobo to put on their meat.
But it's just like Big Red Soda. You can't get Big Red Soda on the East Coast. It's a Midwest thing. There's just certain areas in the U.S. you can get certain things. They have seasonings down in Florida that I think it's Everglades. Yep, I do Old Bay like Frank's hot sauce. Yeah. Like Sam said, it's like not putting Vegemite on your toast. And we saw that reaction out of your mouth.
It was so salty. So salty.
Did you save that video? Because I'll post that sucker on YouTube. That's funny.
Wait, I think I sent it to her. 1 second, let me freaking
Her
grab it.
Vegemite, her eating Vegemite. That was hilarious. And
I did try it correctly, but my audio got messed up and it was still so salty. I put like a bunch of butter.
Yeah, but it was I got a huge chuckle because I was out to sea, so I hadn't seen them in months.
And my son tried it too.
And Steph sends me an email with both Patrick and Fiona trying Vegemite for the first time. Couldn't stop rolling because I knew where it was going to go. So, but it was good stuff. I thought it was hilariously funny. Just like the last video I just posted earlier this morning, the huge epic pizza fail. Yeah, that was
me being hungry.
I ended up correcting that, but man, what a mess.
I was too hungry to wait.
The pizza stuck to the darn peel, and then I finally got it onto the stone, and then it ripped, and it cheese and sauce. Oh gosh, I had to let it cool down. It was like 1100 degrees. Still funny.
I cut out me gagging because I didn't know.
That's
I was
funny.
going, bleh.
That was Fiona and her Vegemite. Well, it's so.
Do you have the one of Patrick or no?
Let me try. Yeah.
That was so funny. We're looking to see if we got Patrick's.
I don't. Do you? Wait. You would have to look through our old. Let me see if we have it in our messages.
I will give her credit though. Even after she gagged the first time, she was still willing to try it the correct way.
And I still gagged.
And she still gagged, but she did it again, knowing what she was going into.
And I don't mind Vegemite,
I don't see
but I
it,
just prefer
so you'll have to look.
more butter than Vegemite.
Or maybe it's in our group chat. I'm destined to find it.
I don't know. Mommy sent me the. So, can you all hear us fine? Or is it muffled or anything? Sweet. Appreciate that.
Ooh, I could share my funeral plans with them.
No, I'm not doing that.
Well, now they're all curious.
You're 13. You don't need to be worrying about your funeral
Yes,
plans.
I do. Especially in 2020.
Your dad's old.
See, they want to hear it. I will send it in chat.
I don't see the one of Patrick.
YouTube.
I just had a stroke.
Interesting.
I can't sit it. It's too long.
Cut half of it.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Okay, keep talking. Entertain them.
I'm trying to. Maybe I should go put a hat on. I don't want the light to burn off my hair follicles. That and the glare off my forehead. All right, let me grab a hat real quick. The hat on, the glare off my forehead, blinding me.
Well, if you had more hair, you wouldn't have that problem.
There, much better. Yeah, someone's getting self-conscious. Ha. So how's everything in Michigan? How's everything in Australia? You said it was gloomy. It's kind of gloomy here. That typhoon, it didn't make direct landfall, but it, like if we lived here, it kind of did one of these numbers. So we're just getting lots and lots and lots of rain. Not too much wind, which is good, but
My funeral plan's in the chat.
yeah, I can sleep better tonight knowing that your funeral plans are in the chat. So
It's up to you to get those like 29 million flies, though. If you can't get 20 million flies, I'll settle for birds like parrots to fling me into the sun.
yeah, interesting. Yeah, our rivers are up. They've been there's probably been a couple landslides, but nothing too bad. Definitely had it worse here before. Yep, Ed. Claire's all gone. How's everything there in Tennessee? Besides, it's hunting season, and I'm not hunting. Oh wow, 80 degrees. That's nice. It's in the 70s, 60s here. And then me and Fiona have about 150 videos we need to do with hand and pay dirt. Oh, nice. Nice. We still, so it's weird because I'm in the military, so I have a set of rules that the military makes us follow, and then there's the set of rules that everybody else has to follow. And
Potato.
and our rules are always more stringent. So there are places we're not allowed to go to still. Oh, nice, Ed.
I have to
North
go through all the
Carolina.
leopard geckos I sent
Well,
you.
that's hunting season in North Carolina too. I just miss hunting season.
I have to go through all the gecko pictures I sent you when you were underway.
Yeah, you did send me a lot of pictures.
I was trying to convince him to get me a gecko.
You're like half in the camera, half out. There you go.
That's just how I roll. I'm
And
like
then,
an Arnold Palmer. I'm half and half.
We found some more.
Of his favorite flavor, banana. He loves banana. If you
I
sit,
hate banana.
no, he doesn't. He's lying
Hate
because
it.
he just loves it so much he can't handle it. So if you send him all the banana flavored things, he will literally cry in happy tears.
Yeah, so that's a banana flavored Kit Kat.
And they're gold. So
And then there's another different packaging, but I don't know.
looks the same.
Well, the chocolate. This is the dark chocolate. That other one's a
I meant
lighter
flavored wise.
cream chocolate. Both banana flavored. Not looking forward to these reviews at all.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make sure I'm around when he does it so y'all can enjoy me laughing at
And
it.
then I'm definitely looking forward to trying these Kit Kats, which I've got 6 or 7 Kit Kat reviews already queued up to play. So, Ed, you'll get a chuckle out of a couple. There's at least 2 of them that I just can't stomach. So, yeah, that cheesecake does look burnt, but I'll be tasty.
What?
I
It
don't know.
would be Why did you say I'll be tasty?
I didn't mean to say it. I said it'll be tasty because I like cheesecake. I don't like too many sweets, but yeah, they're big on the fancy packaging. Like this is a little Fuji-san. It's supposed to look like Fuji,
And it's gold.
and it's gold. Fiona said I should do it for a giveaway, like give one of these packages away at 4,000 subs, since I, pretty much based my entire channel when I started on gold panning reviews or pay dirt reviews.
And Mr. Saki.
In a sake barrel, which I got to get the sake barrel out of storage.
You gotta give it a name.
So,
Oh, speaking of sake, so my school is actually supposed to get spray hand sanitizers to wipe our desk off with.
Gold nugget
Our
giveaway of
computers off
4K.
with, but
Yeah,
they were made
maybe.
at the same factory where sake was made, so they smelled too much like sake, so they couldn't buy them because they didn't want our classrooms to smell like alcohol.
Yeah. If I could find the little sake barrels, I make sake barrel pay dirts. HD Shovelheads he got one. I don't know how much fun they are to pan or not, but I usually put gold and gems, and of course I think everybody wants it just because of the cool looking sake barrel. But yeah, that was 3 new solution. Oh wow. Made by Asahi.
We should have gold dirt named Golden Gecko.
Golden Gecko.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
But Ed, are you out in North Carolina panning for gold and such, or are you just out there enjoying the mountains or wherever you are in North Carolina?
Wine, doesn't he?
The wife wants to know if you're drinking cheer wine. I know that's a North Carolina thing, or right? Yeah. I don't like it.
It's my favorite drink in the whole world, and I don't drink soda. But
Tastes like cough medicine to me.
You drink that Big Red weirdo stuff.
Big Red's amazing. Which, if there's any Big Red people and they would like to sponsor my video, I would be more than happy to drink Big Red. See, Old Bay seasoning's not in Michigan. It's
Do you have adobo?
Yeah.
His brother's is like, no, it is. Your life is so bland.
Adobo is
It's a cooking spice.
It's
I think it's Hispanic, or it's a lot of Hispanic people use it. I think. I don't know.
A lot of actual people who like flavors.
I would say it is
People who like flavor.
it's the United States version of MSG. It's just a flavor enhancer. That's all it is.
Not really Americans who use it. It's Latinos, Filipinos.
But it's used in
People
America.
who
It's
like
not used all over
flavor.
the world. I never heard of it until you don't go. I've gone all across South America and I've never seen anybody cook with adobo.
And their food doesn't taste right because adobo should be on everything.
Yeah, MSG should be on everything, but me and Uncle Roger think alike. MSG should be in every meal because it's amazing. So,
Sorry, I was typing in Discord. Y'all should
No,
probably
what?
read what I wrote in Discord.
no bacon for me.
It's not a dish, it's seasonings. It's like that magic salt I sent you, except it's not Japanese.
So adobo is a Filipino dish, but this is a seasoning, not adobo like pork adobo, chicken adobo.
Y'all should definitely read what I said in Discord. Nothing bad.
Gotcha. Yes. So adobo, it comes in like a shake jar in it, but Sam C, I like the adobos, the Filipino food, Tagalog food, love it.
Don't touch your child. Did you just slap my hand?
Or you're covering up the name.
Because I wanted to hold the child.
That's what it looks like.
And it tastes good on everything and anything.
Probably not in Tito.
But yeah, chicken adobo is probably my favorite, followed by pork adobo. It's yummy. And Ed's in North Carolina trying to find gold.
No one has read my message.
Yeah, it's a all-purpose seasoning. But once again, sorry we couldn't do the live walk. Just not feeling putting on rain gear. I don't know how that would work with a phone. Will the phone eventually just get so wet and
We'd have to put it up.
it's thunder?
Oh my gosh.
Or is that upstairs?
It's thunder. Little thunder, little lightning. Little thunder, little lightning.
No, that's upstairs.
No, I like a little thunder, a little lightning.
What's that? And you wonder why I don't trust you.
I didn't beat you much as a kid.
Boop, boop. Boop.
I think thunder was very, very frightening.
It's a Queen reference.
I know.
Is that a mosquito
I
bite?
have no idea what that is.
Guess we gotta cut off your arm.
Now you're trying to be like me. Anybody got big plans this weekend? we're just kind of waiting
When
for
no one
this.
has read your Discord message.
We're just kind of waiting for this typhoon to go, so we hopefully go fishing tomorrow. I really would like to go fishing tomorrow. It's been a while since we've gone fishing.
I haven't seen FBI in the chat. Usually he's here.
Hey, there's Eminem prospecting. Well, thanks, Eminem. Yeah, it's never fun camping in the rain. My boy's got scouts next weekend. He's going camping, and I can't go, unfortunately.
FBI! He's here.
Nice. Unfortunately, I have duty next weekend, so.
Fine.
Yeah, he's silent. Yeah, it's squishy. Definitely squishy. And then, of course,
FBI, activate the plan.
if you're living out of a tent, it's never fun because everything just gets wet and soggy. Yep. How did you like FBI's not here and all of a sudden boom?
Oh, we were talking about Discord.
That's just another fact that proves that Big Brother's always watching. What are you doing?
Stuff.
Ginger does not love
Yes,
bananas.
everyone do it now. The plan is working. Start.
Ginger does not. What? What are you doing? I do not like bananas, for the record. Do not like the banana. I don't know why I don't like bananas, but as they spam the chat.
Ginger loves bananas. The banana.
He also absolutely loves carrots. They're his favorite.
Yes, he like legit. I'll buy carrots because I like crunchy textures, and he will steal them.
Nope, can't do banana bread. I've tried it all. I don't know if it's a texture thing or a taste thing, but I do not. All right, knock it off with the. But I do not like bananas. The only thing that you'll ever see me eat a banana is the little candy runt. I don't know it because it doesn't taste.
That anything. I wasn't. That sick because lag. That's sick because of lag. I wasn't on my phone.
But that's it. I mean, I have ran marathons, and they're feeding me bananas, and I'm like, nope. I'll take that tomato.
Elitist.
But I will not eat a banana.
What are foam bananas?
I don't know what a foam banana is. What's a foam banana? Like a real banana, but a foam?
My leg's stuck.
I don't know. You keep shaking the table like we're having an earthquake.
Clickbait idea. Earthquake. Oh, I'm wrong.
We have enough. We have enough earthquakes. I don't need the fake one. Yeah. What are foam bananas?
I've been talking on Discord with them before, and then the earthquakes just started. I'm like, oh, earthquake. Anyway, guys, we're fine.
Interesting. But back, anybody got big plans? Oh, it's bigger than a runt. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had it.
Could be an Australian thing.
I'll have to look for it.
What is it?
A foam banana? It's candy. It's like runts, but bigger.
I've had a banana that's filled with powder that, it looks like one and it's like a pixie stick, but never.
We've had, here in Japan, they have these really good things at festivals. They're chocolate bananas.
They do dip their chocolate.
Delicious.
If they ever open up.
Well, they did, but there was a lot of people at once, so we didn't want to go.
Because I enjoy filming that, because I like watching when they make yakiniku and
They
tori.
didn't have any of the fish games.
They did not have any of the fish games. But
I want to catch a fish. We have that fish tank.
But they don't even dip it in banana, like in chocolate. They have all kinds of different flavors and sprinkles and nuts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, usually it's advertised as Donkey Kong stuff.
Yeah, you say that, Sam CD, get here, and then there's bananas here that are $10 a berry, so $10 American, so that'd be what, about 20 Australian?
Speaking of bananas are a
and they're
berry,
all white.
And strawberries are not berries.
Yeah, because they have seeds.
You mean the $30 each one?
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't done it. That's another thing. Like every once in a while, you'll see me post in the community on my community tabs. They're big on presentation, and so
if you go to someone's house, you're expected to bring one of those expensive fruits as a gift.
Sometimes, but
cotton candy grapes, since we have.
Yep, we've had the cotton candy
grapes. They
grapes.
didn't taste any different, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I need my thumb.
They were sweet. They were a lot sweeter.
Were from America though, because Costco in America started carrying them, and the Japanese were curious.
Yeah, we've had the cotton candies, but the fruits are amazing. But I posted a picture not 2 weeks ago. It was $100 for a thing of grapes, $300, and this is all U.S. money. $300 for 6 mushrooms. So I seen the strawberries before, and I mean I could make an entire video series on just buying the expensive fruit and trying it. The wife would not like it though, and I would go bankrupt very quickly because this channel would not make anywhere near $300 in revenue to pay for mushrooms. And then of course I was like, man, if they only had a morel, because they don't have morels here. Not sure if anybody knows what a morel is, but
Sushi's cheap here.
yeah. So we have expensive fruit, but you know, sushi's $1. So you know, it's an equal trade. Yeah, I love morels. Cut in half, lightly floured and fried. Yeah, the $30 strawberries. So and then like they package them up too. So they're like each berry's placed in a pillow, and it's just hilarious to not hilarious. They really take care of it. Just like they have square watermelons, and yeah, always wanted to get them, but half the time I'm like, yeah, there's $50. Yep, perfectly square. They grow them in milk crates, and then they are an actual square box watermelon.
They're grown a special way.
So, and then if you go to the grocery stores, if we don't, you know, we'll buy I don't care if it has a white spot on it because of the sun, or it laid on the ground too long in one spot, so it turned white, has cracks in it, or the pattern's not perfect. They'll mark those vegetables and fruits down by 50% because they don't visually look appealing. I don't care.
You can get an ugly watermelon for about 2,000 yen.
Yeah, ugly watermelon, $20. Picture perfect watermelon, you know.
And if they're not
hundreds.
picture perfect, though, you get a really good deal on them.
Yep.
Well, for here at least, $20 for a watermelon, I'm sure is still expensive. In the
Yeah,
States.
you get spoiled in the States because you know you have, especially in the summer, because you know you'd be driving by the farmers markets and such, and you get watermelons for like $2, $3 at least. Then again, it's been about 10 years since we've lived in the States. We are definitely spoiled when it comes to sushi. I don't know what I'm going to do when I go back to the States. So we have fruit, but it's nothing like it's. So I would say everything in the States is like mass produced. So it's all about quantity, not quality.
But here it's quality.
And then here in Japan, it's all about quality, not quantity. So it's not unheard of for them to run out. And like I said, they only sell fruits and vegetables that are in season. They don't. You can get tomatoes year round, but you don't have 9 different selections of tomatoes. You have a tomato selection.
But I would say our stuff from the States that they sell fresh is probably what the Japanese would consider last resort. We need to get rid of this, please.
Yeah, it would not. Our stuff we sell in our grocery stores would never meet their high quality standards. So, just like that, you don't see a lot of American soda here in Japan.
And if it is, it's not the same.
Yeah, because sodas have to be made with real sugar here. So
And
that's why you can
they
find
have to
Coke, you can find Pepsi, you
The
can find
Pepsi is
them.
completely different.
But-
I hate the Japanese Pepsi, but I love American Pepsi. I
But-
couldn't survive here. I need Pepsi.
Yeah, I mean, so February would be strawberry. Like right now, you can't find.
January.
Yeah, so right now you can't really buy strawberries.
Even culture is
If you
fine.
do find strawberries, it's somebody's growing them in a greenhouse locally, and it'll only be that grocery store. But come January, February, you know, there'll be strawberries all over the market, and then you just take advantage of it. And
Don't worry, if Ginger's in town and January is my birthday and I require a strawberry cake, and I'll make sure he shares it with y'all.
What are we gonna do? Ship it to them?
No, we'll take pictures as we cut into it because it's all fresh fruit.
yeah, it doesn't bother me one way or another, the high corn syrup. But
It's messy.
I don't know. my brain tells me that anything that's man-made is usually probably not good for your body. Hey, JP Lawns, I thought I had sent you the tracking number, but I sent you the tracking number to your package if you haven't already gotten the package, because I couldn't find it in the scent. Yeah, Ed, I was just telling them that story about $312 mushrooms. Could you imagine if they had morels? I bet you they'd go crazy for a morel. What are you selling?
My pillow thingy.
But yeah, hopefully you get that package soon, JP Lawns. It's been over a week, so but unfortunately the military mail is just so slow. Morels would be crazy expensive because you can't grow them. At least I've never heard of anybody being able to grow them like culturally. They really only grow in the wild. Okay, I'm glad, JP. Yeah, morels, at least that I know of, morels are so expensive because, you can't go to a farm and buy morels.
What are morels?
It's a type of mushroom.
Are they like white puffs?
No, they look like a sponge. I know they're in the Midwest a lot, so when I go to Indiana and we would go there in the spring and we'd go morel. There is a morel season, but they look like little sponges. And then there's, of course, with any mushroom, you need to know what you're doing, because there's the morel, and then there's a copycat morel. One will kill you, one will not. But it's very, the real morel is hollow.
I only know how to.
So when you cut it in half, it's completely hollow. It's just an outer shell.
I only know how to.
And the copycat is solid.
I only know how to identify one mushroom, and it's white puff, because the white puffs, if they're edible, but they're white throughout, and if it's their enemy, deadly lookalike, it's different color on the inside.
Yeah, but yeah, I love morels. I haven't seen a morel growing out of pavement, but I wouldn't be surprised. I know they love growing around dead ash trees. I remember that as a kid. If you found a dead ash tree,
Then why don't we just make a farm of dead ash trees?
well, in Indiana where we grow, people, so they.
I'm gonna pick that up as a bad word.
Yeah, I don't know why. Shiitake mushrooms are good. They grow crazy out here, or at least.
I'm just practicing my stitches.
I mailed it a long time ago. I mailed it on the 30th, JP. So hopefully it's on a plane by now to the States. It's not still sitting here in Japan.
I'm just imagining like a postman just walking with the package, because it'd probably be faster than the package just.
It might. I don't know. You know how it is. Yeah, sycamore trees. Gotcha, JP.
Also, the tracking sometimes it's like when me and Sam were staging snacks, hers didn't change at all, or mine didn't change at all. That tracking number she gave me until like it was almost here.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, huh.
You missed a piece.
I know.
So those 5 morels are the best, and people are going nuts. Oh wow, yeah. My mama would always take us to ash trees, and then if there was a forest fire, we would be walking there.
Can't wait to go back to the States.
Yeah.
No, because we can get dog food easier for our fish traps.
True.
Because pet stores, if it, like, let's say gets open, they throw the whole bag out.
How's it going, GS Prospecting? How you doing? You got any big plans this weekend?
And then we're going to get a hunting dog, and it's going to be a hound dog, and it's going to be named Elvis.
So I grew up hunting.
Deer jerky. If anyone wants to send deer jerky, I'll love you forever.
Or bananas.
No.
Banana
deer jerky.
The wife misses my deer jerky.
Banana flavored deer jerky.
Yeah, growing up in Indiana and having my mama go out for morels. As a kid, that was the only mushroom I ever ate. Because until I got older, did I really like mushrooms. But the morels are still to this day my favorite mushroom.
For eating and like when I was little, I got made fun of for eating the mushrooms in my salads.
Yeah.
But kids then would just give me the mushrooms, and I was like, delicious.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
It was like here when
Yes.
the school would give out bananas, the kids who didn't eat them would always give them to me so I could take them home and freeze them for Charlie.
Well, no problem,
Charlie
GS
loved the banana.
Prospect. Thank you for dropping by. I do appreciate you just stopping by to say hi. I know we said we were going to do a live walking around this river that's right next to our house. It's really cool. It goes down to the ocean, but they got koi fish in them and everything. And this is just a normal river. But yeah, the typhoon has put a damper in that, and it's raining and it's not too breezy, but I don't enjoy walking in the rain. I'll fish in the rain. I'll hunt in the rain. But
I enjoy walking in the rain.
I do not enjoy walking in the rain.
I'm the complete opposite.
So, yeah, I thoroughly. So before we left Tennessee, I would say about 80% of our meat intake was from what I hunted. So I am big on sausage making and beef jerky, and mostly white-tailed deers and duck, squirrels, rabbits. I eat them all.
I only eat the deer, just so everyone is clear on that.
The wife loves the rain. Yeah, my wife, no, she doesn't even go camping.
I camped once. There was this cabin.
Yeah, she thinks
Didn't
camping.
have a TV in it or Wi-Fi.
Yeah, she thinks camping is in a cabin with no Wi-Fi.
I mean, that is kind of a camping, but it's not camping.
Well, it's not camping.
It's like when we go fishing on that little river. That's not fishing.
Yeah, they do have bag limits on everything in the States, and it depends where you grow up and such. Because, like, for example, you can't go jug fishing in Indiana or use yo-yos,
Wow.
but in Tennessee it's perfectly fine, and the kids loved jug fishing.
There's an old video. If you search from oldest to newest, there's a video of him jug fishing.
But kids thoroughly enjoyed making the jugs, and then of course, keeping young kids entertained. So I let them drive the boat and go chase them, and it was awesome. Yeah, your pest species, your flies will kill you there in Australia. So, but here in Japan, it's not too bad. The only place you really need a license are the freshwater, and I wouldn't say it's a license. They tend to have stocked lakes, so you're paying that owner of that lake, permission to keep the fish. But you don't need a fishing license to fish in the ocean. Yeah, I wish we had free for all deer, but I mean,
You can't hunt deer here.
it depends where you grow up. So in Tennessee, my last year there when I was stationed, I keep referring to Tennessee because that was the last time I was stationed in the States. I got 9 deer that year. So, but you go to Indiana and you'd be lucky if you get 2, and that's like one with a bow, one with a rifle. So it just depends where you grow up in the population. Oh wow, nice. I've always wanted to try an ostrich, and at least an ostrich egg. It's like the equivalent of, like, I think a dozen regular eggs. I don't know why I just randomly said that, but or maybe it's emu. I don't know. Ostrich or emu.
You want to come say hi, Patrick?
Nice. What kind was it? Doe, buck? Doe. That's the best to eating. As the older I get, you can't eat the antlers. Those definitely aren't all testosteroned up, and the meat's just more tender and tastes better, at least as far as me and my family. Nice. You got friends, they hunt 3. Nice. Yeah, I got my own grinder and such. So, and then each one of the kids and the wife, we all have like a role to play. I break them down, cut them into the muscle pieces, and then one person will mix the seasonings, and then one person's grinding, and one person's pressing it into a sausage or wrapping it into tenderloins or whatever it is that we're making. So we thoroughly enjoy our deer meat, and then I thoroughly enjoy ducks, squirrels, rabbits. I don't mind raccoons, but you gotta make sure someone knows how to cook it, because if you don't remove the scent glands, it's nasty. Yeah, deer sausage with jalapeno cheese. I like deer brats too. Deer brats are one of my favorite sausages I make. We make a breakfast sausage, I want to say.
Why are you asking me?
I can't remember. It's been 10 years.
Oh, that means I would be
Yeah,
3.
deer
Why
heart.
would you ask me? Like I would remember that.
That's true. Deer heart's good. I don't mind deer heart. I'm not big on the
Do you want to come
kidneys.
say hi, Patrick?
I definitely don't eat the liver. Just never been a liver. Even cow, I don't like liver and onions. I was forced to eat it too much as a kid. So. Yep, deer heart fried, thinly sliced, just like my spam. I like my spam fried before I eat it. Yep, pate. Over here, nothing, because can't. They do have deer hunting, but it's down south, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, but I think it's sick deer, and they're about the size of a Labrador. And then obviously guns are very, very controlled over here. So, yeah, I don't go hunting over here. We do fishing. We do a lot of fishing. Not a lot of catching, but we do a lot of fishing.
I get a bunch of fugus.
She gets a lot of fugu, even though we're going after.
I go after bait fish for him to use.
Well, that and Aji's horse mackerel. I enjoy horse mackerel, but she tends to catch the small ones, which I'll use them as bait, trying to go for a ribbon fish, because ribbon fish is another good taco fish. It's a real white meat, but they look like a sea serpent. It's like a snakehead, an eel, and
see a bunch of interesting jellyfish though.
Salmon face they're crazy. Ever catch one, and then they're translucent like a octopus,
like a glass frog.
So they change colors and such. It's really cool. They're the closest thing to a sea serpent.
We have some Australian moors.
Yeah, I already said that. The cranka crabs. That's for the sheep's heads. Hopefully we can get some sheep's head tomorrow. She's making clothes for her Bob
No,
Rock.
I'm not. I'm making a little pillow because I was bored.
She's making a pillow for Bob Rock?
What is he? Like this?
Oh, he's not that big.
I was just bored, so I'm practicing. I do sew, or sometimes I just use hot glue, but I'm trying to sew more because it makes his clothes look nicer.
Very true.
Might go, ow.
I saw that in slow motion when she just put the needle through her finger.
I didn't put it; just stabbed my skin. We might go if the storm clears up. I might go to the Daiso to get some fabric because that's where I get my fabric because it's cheap there.
Daiso.
And I only need like a little bit of it for him.
My favorite store, the 100 yen store.
Maybe go to the good one.
Maybe.
Do a video on it.
Yeah. She wants me to teach. Well, you kind of know how to use a sewing machine.
Yeah, I had to use it in home ec.
Yeah.
I made an autism awareness pillow.
So, anybody else have any big plans? GS, you got any big plans this weekend? Is breakfast done?
Mm-hmm.
Everything?
Is it sausage and biscuits? Or
It's sausage, bacon, pancakes. I just have to fry up your eggs. So you guys are
White gravy?
can you cook up my tofu? Thank you.
You see how demanding my family is? It's never enough.
It's never enough.
No, I just want tofu. I just wanted to try my tofu.
So, make more food, yeah. Well, if you're going to make biscuits, how do you not have gravy?
I didn't make biscuits. I made pancakes.
He was talking to the chat.
I'm talking to that.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what I make. They want it all.
Yeah, she made that all during stream.
Yep. That's our Sunday routine.
No, it's not.
She makes usually
I
breakfast
cook
every
while you
Sunday.
guys stream.
Sure. When has she cooked during us streaming? Usually she's like, I don't want to make too much noise.
Every stream.
Remember last week you were eating your chicken pot pie?
Oh, but that was in the oven. So we don't talk
So
about
that's not cooking?
it. I meant like that was like, making noise though.
You're a goofball. Oh, nice. Jurassic Park. You know, I don't understand what question. Or did I miss something?
It's a southern.
What? Biscuits and gravy are.
You're really missing out. What do you have? Just Vegemite? Do you
I
just
mean-
like grab a spoon, put some Vegemite, and be like, dinner time, breakfast time?
It just depends where you grew up. Because, like, sheep definitely feels that you're missing out on Vegemite. I guarantee
I
it.
tried it. I didn't like it.
It is a Yank thing.
No, I have a what?
A scone.
What's that?
The closest thing I can tell you is it's similar to a biscuit, but it's not a biscuit.
Oh, those things. Like you can have chocolate stones and stuff.
Yeah, but they're not having.
Well, I know they're not.
It's
chocolate.
but it's not. I wouldn't say they're soft and fluffy, but it's got a harder outside, but soft in the middle, kind of, sort of. Night, GS. You haven't had a proper
I haven't.
scone.
The only ones I know of are Starbucks, and I don't get those because they're like $5 for one, and it looks like
Yeah.
so dry.
Yeah, I would definitely say Starbucks is not known for their scone. Yeah, say
I mean, they're clearly.
soft and fluffy on the inside.
I mean, Starbucks is kind of known for
But
their.
they're kind of hard on the. It's like sourdough bread, you know, that it's got that shell, and then
Starbucks is known for their ice waters, as you
and
guys
it's nice
know.
and soft and fluffy middle, right? I could be wrong.
Now the hard
It's
time.
been ages since I've made a scone.
I mean, there's only one
Or
good
eaten a
drink at
scone.
Starbucks, and that's the vanilla frappuccino. And here there's better ones like the strawberry one, but that's only in Japan. We get seasonal drinks here in Japan.
Just like fish and chips is huge, and we don't eat fish and chips that
I
often.
want to try. I've never had it.
It's just deep fried fish and French
Yeah.
fries,
Everything I like.
and oh wow, might have to film at work. But yeah, like we eat fish and chips once in a while.
When have
Oh,
we ever?
is that an earthquake? Or am I just?
It wasn't me.
Are you wanting the sauce?
No,
So
I went to.
I've had
Pancakes
fish
with
and
it, too.
chips. She's never had Australian UK style fish and chips, which is really just deep fried fish and French fries.
Well,
But they're French fries, like potato wedges.
We would have been in Australia last
That's
year.
true, because they were going to fly out to meet me when we had a
We
port call
could
in
have met up
Australia.
with Sam. No, I've had fried
I don't know if
fish.
we were going to Melbourne. I thought
And
we
they
were going to.
"Ah, you're not going nowhere."
So, yeah, thick cut potatoes. Yeah, it's just one of them things.
Turning the pillow inside out is always the hard part.
Why is that?
Because you don't want to rip your seams when it's like this
Oh,
fabric.
yeah,
'Cause it's a leather. Well, fake leather. We're not sewing real leather as
Hmm.
practice.
Yeah, we were.
Yay.
So when I go on deployment, sometimes they'll meet me in ports.
We have never met
But-
you in a port because COVID hit. Stop just
Oh wow, yeah, M&M 41 degrees and it's raining. That's a good. That's not a good recipe. It's a recipe for hypothermia.
You
But
should
I would-
tell them about my eggs that only ate apples, so they're chicken eggs, but they're flavored like apples.
You just did.
Only in
Later, M&M. Thanks for everything. Now, Sam, you're speaking in Celsius. That's Greek to us Americans. We do Fahrenheit. Although everywhere in the world, I've learned the metric system being stationed overseas. But and the metric system is way easier. I don't know why we went through the imperial system in the States. It's a lot easier to cook in grams than it is by a quarter cup and all that other craziness and mils. It's way easier to cook in mils, grams, but yeah. And 29 Celsius, that's like 60. Yeah, I know, Sam. I would agree with you there. Being here, it has gotten a lot easier with the metric system. Like 90, gotcha. Because when I was stationed in the Middle East, we'd get 64
Oh god, I'm really
Celsius,
close to the camera. I was like,
55 Celsius, and that's hot.
Can I post the links?
Yeah, go ahead, because we're almost getting ready to get off.
Thought we were gonna have breakfast with them.
No, we're not eating because I'm not going to be sitting there chewing with my mouth open and all that good stuff. Yeah, the Middle East was hot. At least it was in the summer. Hot and humid. That heat and the humidity. Yeah, we could do a mukbang. You could make scones. I bet you it would turn out better than one
Here's
pizza that I cooked yesterday.
Here's a little bit of a preview of this mukbang. Munch, munch, crunchity crunch, munch, munch, crunchity munch.
You're a goofball. You're a goofball. Oh, wow. Yeah, 50 Celsius. That's hot.
Yummy.
I don't even know why they keep temperatures
What is it?
after 50 because it's just hot.
I don't want it on it.
50, 51, 54, 63. It's all just hot. Like, why do you keep temperatures over 100 degrees Fahrenheit? 102 and 113. It's just hot.
I wanted to hear what it sounded like.
Interesting. But, all right, you ready to get off?
No.
Okay. What you going to talk about?
Guess I'll eat all the pancakes.
I'm going to go eat breakfast.
Okay,
'Cause I'm
bye.
starving.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I got a Tasty Tuesday video coming up. It's a pizza.
It's not even Tuesday.
I know. I'm telling them it's coming up. And then if depending on the weather, we'll try to do that river walk next Sunday. But thank you all so much for tuning in. And I muchly appreciate it. Thank you. I'll wait till it hits 57 on the dot. Think it'll work?
What?
57 on the dot. We're going to try it.
No.
Oh,
you
I got
failed.